Hi, we've got a lovely sunny day out there today. Just right for getting on with some bit of home decorating. What I'm going to be doing first today is to paint the ceiling of this bedroom. Quite a big ceiling. Sort of job that not many of us really look forward to doing, but hopefully I'm going to show you how we can do this job effectively and as easy as we can. So the first thing we need to do is have a look at the paint we're going to be using today. And it's the same paint that you'll have on your ceilings at home, just some vinyl matte emulsion. What I've already done is I've already put some water in with the paint. So if you see, it moves around, sticks move around nice in that tin there. Because normally when you buy a new tin of emulsion, the paint is very thick. If you try to apply it neat, straight out of the can, it's very hard to apply and you don't get very good coverage or a very good finish. So I've added about half a cup of water in there to make it that consistency. Right, let's wipe the stick off, like that. Now I'm going to pour some of the paint into my paint kettle, here. Like that. Okay, wipe the tin off. Get the groove like that. Okay, so that's the paint all ready here now. Ready for cutting in around the edge of the ceiling. So I'm going to crack on and do that now. Okay, so before I roll the ceiling, I need to go around the edge of the ceiling with the brush and cut in with the paint. So, put about 2 centimetres of paint onto the brush. Spread it onto the ceiling. And you can probably see that I'm actually going onto the wall a bit as well. I need to clip the wall a couple of centimetres so that when you come to paint the wall after you've done the ceiling, you can do a nice straight line across there. There we go, I'm clipping the wall again, then doing the ceiling. So I'm basically going the width of the brush all around the perimeter of the room. Okay, so that's the corner all cut in. So now I'm just going to whiz on around the rest of the room. I'll be back with you in a minute. Right, so that's the edge of the ceiling painted all the way around the edge of the room. The last thing I need to cut in is around this ceiling rose. So the best thing to do is I've already turned the power off downstairs. So just unscrew that, let it drop down. Now I'm not going to get paint all over this, which always looks not very good. I'm just going to cut in around the edge of the ceiling, like that. There we go. And if you want, you can always screw that back up again. There we go. Okay, so now I'm ready to roll the ceiling. So what I'm going to be using is a normal 9-inch roller frame and a normal 9-inch sleeve. As you can see, this is a medium sleeve I'm going to be using. You can get short, medium and long. And when it's out of the packaging, it looks like that. These are the better sort of roller sleeves. They're what they call woven ones. So the ones with a little twirly line around them normally show they're one of the woven ones, which release the paint better and also easier to clean out when you've finished. This particular roller arm has got a thread in there which fits the thread on these roller poles, which I'll be using to do the ceiling. These aren't that dear, they're about £10, these roller poles, and they've got a little adjuster there. You push them with your finger and get it to the height you want, then you can screw it in to the roller there. Also, when you buy them, they come with a little cap on them, like that. Because some of these roller arms don't have a thread in them. So they just got a hole like that. So if yours hasn't got a thread in it, you'll need to use that adapter which just pushes on like that, okay? The roller tray I'm going to be using is this, at least two different types of roller tray here. That's the one I won't be using because it's quite shallow. I find that when you run the roller through it, sometimes it gets slop over the back. So you're probably best off using a deeper one, particularly when you're doing ceilings. So I'll be using this roller tray here, which is nice and deep, and I've also lined it with a black bag, which is also on one of my other videos showing you how to do that. So that will mean I won't need to wash it out when I finish. I'm going to wipe the paint back, take the bag off, and I'm ready to go. So what I'm going to do now is get my paint so I'm ready to roll the ceiling. Okay, so now I'm all set to roll the ceiling. I've got my roller arm tightly attached to the pole here, and I've adjusted it to the length that suits me to roll the ceiling. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing it in little boxes. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'll come back and do another row of boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're always best working back from the window, really, because particularly when you're putting white on white, it's easier to see where you're going, and any overlaps you have on the paint don't show up so much. So it's always best to work from the window backwards. So I've already got my paint in the tray down here. So I'm going to load up the roller. So don't push it straight down into the paint. Skim it across the surface of the paint like this. So it loads up the roller like that. And initially you have to do it quite a bit to get it into the fabric of the roller sleeve. Like that. Then brush off, roll off the excess like that. Lift it up. So this is the centre of the first box I'm going to be doing just here. So put the roller there. Go forwards and backwards like this. And as you can see, I'm doing it quite slowly, so that I can see where I'm going, and also I'm not going to get sprayed with paint if I go crazy like a maniac with it. So do that box there. Then lay it off backwards with the roller, like that. So that's the first one done. Load up again with the paint. Up in the centre of the next one, forwards and back like this. So those of you that haven't used one of these poles before, you can see how easy this is to apply the paint. It's safer too, because I'm not going to be toppling off a step ladder. And what I like about it as well, I'm not getting covered in paint, because if you're using a roller above your head, it's going to splatter you all over you. So you can keep a distance when you're using the roller. So I'll do one more box. This is my third one here. And lay it off backwards with the roller. So I've done 3 boxes up to that point, so there'll be another 2 or 3 to get to the end, and then I'll come back and I'll do another row of boxes until I get to the end of the ceiling. So I'm going to crack on and carry on, and I'll be seeing you in a minute. Okay, that's the ceiling all finished, all looking nice and white. Quite happy with that. It only took me about 15 minutes to do that with this roller and extension pole. I think if I was trying to paintbrush it, it'd probably take me over an hour, so they do save a lot of time. And also I'm not all covered in paint, which is good as well. So all I've got to do now is to go and wipe the tray out, take the black bag out of the tray and get rid of that, and then to clean the roller out, which can take quite a while, as we know. But if you look at one of my other videos, I can show you how to save at least half the time when you're cleaning your roller out. So, better move on to the walls next. Hi, please remember to subscribe to my videos because I'm uploading new ones all the time. Thank you.